How's it going? I haven't seen you since Anaheim,
Yeah,
right?
I haven't seen you since the Star Wars celebration.
Yeah, yeah, that's right. That's right.
But yeah, I'm glad that we're finally able to talk again. And I will see you again on Saturday. Like we'll all
Yeah,
see you on Saturday. It's
everyone. We'll see everyone. Yeah.
yeah, it's gonna be crazy. But yeah, just to like prime people who are watching, I guess, Amado's here to talk about details about the warehouse party that's going to happen this coming Saturday, both for people who are attending and for people who will be joining virtually, right?
Right.
There's like something for everybody. I am as much in the dark as everybody else in the audience, and
That
so
makes two of
I'm
us.
curious. Yeah, I'm curious, like, like, we have no idea what to expect from this. So, if you wanted to give some information about that.
Yeah, yeah, absolutely. I think we learned a lot from last year. I think there were some things that worked well, some things that didn't work well last year, and so that was really part of the mindset of putting this event together. It's been like nonstop for me since the end of Star Wars Celebration, and
Oh
getting
yeah,
this
I bet.
event set up because it's basically like 4 weeks, and I think we have something that's going to be really fun and interesting and rewarding. And to your point, we figured out a way. It's not like the most robust way like imaginable, but I think we figured out a way to include the people who can't make it out to Irvine in the celebration. So I could like dive right in and just start talking about it. If you want to track questions in the chat, we could do that
Yeah,
too.
let's
Um,
do that. I will write down some questions that I see really commonly, or people can also ask questions directly in the live. So if you guys can do that, then that would be great. And so you can just go ahead and start talking about the warehouse party. And
okay. All
yeah.
right. So the idea is really simple, and that is when you come to the event, we want to make sure that you get a chance to experience different things that are FiGPiN kind of related. Last year, it was very focused on like buying product and then maybe trading whatever AP you got with other people.
Mhm.
We wanted to make it a little more of an adventure. So there's this idea of the quest, right? And so when you get there, when you check in, you're going to get a wristband, and then you're going to get this thing called the
Ooh.
quest, right? And so on the quest card, there are these 8 things that you need to do, and each one of them gets when you complete the quest, you get a little stamp on the card. Each one has like a matching stamp graphic on it. And
Uh-huh.
so if you complete the quest card, which I think is going to be very easy to complete, you could turn it in for a LE500 event exclusive pin. So that LE500 is, I can't see it, is gold-plated stitch with glitter with a stack of ice cream.
Oh, that's so cute.
Yeah. So so the whole theme is based on the different flavors of ice cream that he has.
Oh, wow.
That's what you see these like 6 colors here because those 6 colors are actually part of the logo pin as well.
Oh, wow.
We also have a matching event logo pin with those 6 colors, and I'm going to start referring to them as the 6 flavors. Um, and so I know like I'm saying 6, but there's 8 activities here. There's 8 activities that you need to complete. If you want, I could go through the activities, but you check in, you show us your ticket, the ticket tomato ticket that that's the platform that we use this year. You'll
Mhm.
get the wristband, you get the quest card, and you're off. There's no particular order. You could kind of go to whichever one you want first. And so if we just start going from like this side here, the first tent, and these are all tents. The
Okay.
first tent is the sign tent. We actually brought all of our artists to this event. So we're going to
Oh
have
my
all
God.
5 of our artists because some of them came from the East Coast, some of them from up north. So it's the first time ever they're all together in one place. So that's a really cool thing.
Yeah.
So the first thing you want to do is go to the sign tent and get something signed. It could be a FiGPiN, it could be whatever you want. Just engage with one of the artists, and they'll stamp your card, and that's it, like that. So that's kind of the idea of these transactions. The next one is the trade, the trade tent. Because the theme of this event is to welcome the Disney pin traders into the FiGPiN community and vice versa, we've actually invited a bunch of Disney pin traders and set up a big tent for them where they're going to bring their books, and we're going to have pins available, like not fake pins, like traditional Disney pins available, where you could try and see what it's like to do trading, because in that world, trading is very different than the world. So you head over to the trade tent, you complete one of these trades, and you get your card stamp. The play one is kind of is like my favorite, because we're going to have like 4 games over there that all based on the tokens. This is the old token from last year. We have new ones. I just don't have a sample here with me. So there's going to be 4 different games that are that are based on the token. Actually, like, I've been working on them, so you guys remember this one here, the Plinko, or Fig Plinko from last year. There's this one that's missing the graphic on it, but it's like a big spin the wheel thing. There's going to be some other like ball toss or ring toss type of games. We're trying to make them kind of relatively fun and easy, and 2 of the 4 have guaranteed wins in them, meaning no matter what happens, you're going to win something in the game tent. So you head over there, you play a game with a token, and you'll get your card stamp. When you win a prize, you're going to get one of these 6 cards like this. So if I remember the flavors, there's mint, raspberry, orange, blueberry, vanilla, and strawberry, and each one of them is like a prize tier, right? With mint being like the highest prize tier. And I'm not going to tell you like all the prizes, but I could tell you what some of them are, just to give you a sense of the different like prize tiers.
Yeah.
So like mint will have like AP box sets and AP ultras as that like tier.
Oh, wow.
And that's gonna be like the hardest level. And then it kind of starts going down, and you'll have like AP XL logo pins, FiGPiN T-shirts, not these, but like the black and white FiGPiN T-shirts. We're going to have a ton of random APs. We're going to have the event logo pins in that pool, so that's this one here. We're going to have some stuff created by Hero Complex. They're making some really beautiful logo pods for the event, and then also the regular Hero Complex displays. We're going to offer, like on the lower prizes, tokens from last year, because a lot of people wanted these tokens. Yeah. Stickers, like vinyl stickers, and a bunch of other stuff. So it's going to be fun. You go there, you play a game, you play multiple games, as many as you want, because you can buy additional tokens, and I'll get to that part in a little. So when you play a game and you win something, you get a prize card, and then you take the card to the start tent and you redeem it for the prize. So in other words, at the game tent, it's just playing games, and then like like Chuck E. Cheese, kind of like you take your cards or your tickets and you cash them in at the end. The next stop on the tent here is called, this one here is called GoFig, and GoFig is kind of a new in-person game that we have for your FiGPiN. So you're going to need to bring a FiGPiN with you, like a real one in your hand, and you enter the serial number. It's an interactive display, and it's going to be a big red button, and the big red button is going to do something really neat for your FiGPiN. So I'll leave it at that.
Okay, I feel like I was there when that conversation started.
Probably, and now it's real. Yeah.
Wow, that's crazy! You guys got it
done
that fast.
So then you get your things stamped, right? So we did 4 of the 8. The next one is called Secret. So we have a secret tent, and inside the secret tent is you have to go to the tent. You have to leave your phone outside, your smartphone outside. No cameras in there, and you'll go inside, and you're going to be able to see what we're working on for the next year into the future.
Oh my gosh.
And we ask, we respectfully ask people not to try and sneak cameras in there, but what we do want you to do is you walk out and then write on the board with 1 or 2 words how you feel about what you saw in there. You can't write what you saw in there, but how you feel about it.
Okay.
And then you'll get your card stamped with the secret stamp. The next one is a share. And so we're going to have that one it's called a step and repeat, that FiGPiN wall in the background, where you just take a selfie that you were at the event and you share it out.
Oh wow.
To get your card stamped. If you're not that kind of person to share selfies on social media, that's cool too, because we're going to have a little table set up where you can stand up your FiGPiN and take a little selfie of your FiGPiN and share that out.
Oh, that's
so
cute.
it's either you or your FiGPiN. One of them has to get shared out to get your card stamped at the share tent. We actually have Charles, who does all our photography, setting up little miniature miniature environments for the FiGPiN, so they could have their own little photo shoots in there.
Oh my gosh, that's awesome.
Yeah, so that's going to be fun. This is the shop tent, and obviously, we're a business. We want to sell product, so
yeah.
So in order to get your stamp at the shop tent, you have to go and pick up some FiGPiNs and we're going to bring out a pretty big selection of pins out into the tent. And it's going to be I've been describing it like cafeteria tray style, where you just kind of slide these bins across.
That's so funny.
So at the shop tent, for every $50, if you spend $50, you get a token. You get a game token, and then for $75, you'll get the event logo pin. So in other words, if you spend $75, you get a token, and you get the event logo pin at that tent. The last one is the one that you had in your graphic here. It's called Portal, right? And this is kind of like the mystery one that everyone's been trying to figure out.
Yeah.
Including me and our tech team. So the idea there is really simple, and that is if you couldn't make it out to the event, it shouldn't mean that you can't have access to what we're doing there. So we're just saying, if you within a certain time frame, and I think it's going to be instead of 11 to 4, which are the event hours, it might be shifted back like 10 to 3, but don't hold me on that. We're going to send out a blast email with the specific times. If you go to FiGPiN.com and pick up some product at that time, your order number is going to be displayed on the portal interactive at the event. So you as an attendee walk up there and you grab one of these random order numbers and you type it in on a keyboard and hit go, and that order is going to get inserted into an event logo pin and one of 500 logo stickers of that logo pin. So that's the only way you're going to get those logo stickers is through. Yeah.
Okay. Oh, okay. So it's the logo pin and the sticker, the matching sticker is what you through the portal.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Plus, of course, the product that you bought, right?
Oh yeah, definitely.
Yeah. And so you get these 8 stamps. You go to the back to the start tent. You turn this in, or it actually gets punched because and scanned, because we have a little scan thing on it, and you'll be handed a beautiful gold-plated stitch number. Let me tell you his FiGPiN number, because I keep forgetting the number, and I should have it memorized. So he is number, stand by, 982.
982. Oh my gosh, that's so close to 1,000 already.
And the logo pin is L67.
L67. All right. So the event exclusives are just that one stitch and the logo pin?
That's right. That's right. Those are the event exclusives.
Okay.
Depending on how things go today, because I'm actually like, as soon as we're done, I'm running out. We are picking up some samples of FiGPiN baseball caps, like really nice embroidered ones, and so we're going to get a chance to show those off and gauge like the interest from the community to see if this is something that you guys want.
I love hats. I would wear one all the time.
Okay. So we're going to have two food trucks and an ice cream truck there as well. I think the first food truck is like a taco truck, and then the other one is like a pizza / pasta type of truck. The ice cream truck, you know, I don't need to explain what that is. We've like doubled the number of tents that we have there, so there'll be, and I know it's going to be hot on Saturday, so there'll be plenty of shade. We're going to have a ton of ice water, like, you know, bottled water for free for anyone that wants to cool off that way. I was vetoed today on putting soda in there. And I was like, yeah, you're right. It's probably not a good idea to put soda in there, but I guess that's just like my bad habit. But there'll be plenty of cold water for anyone that needs it.
Yeah.
Definitely, if you're headed out there, make sure to bring some sunscreen, because, you know, we can't guarantee shade all the time.
Mm-hmm.
You could park anywhere in that parking lot in the facility, even in the street, but mind the road signs. Like, we can't be held responsible for, like, if you get ticketed or towed. Like, just read the signs. They'll tell you where you can and where you can't park. If you show up early, it's not the end of the world. We're actually considering doing like pre-check-ins before the event opens, so that we don't have that like long process of checking, because that was painful last year.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure you said the event starts at 11, right?
Yes.
I'm pretty sure people are going to be lined up there starting at like, I don't know, 7.
Yeah. No, look, I think it's very important for people to understand that there's no advantage to getting there early. It's not like you're going to get a better shot at anything. You will have the same chances as everyone else to go through the quest, to get all the and to get all the different exclusives. And also, you know, we had 400 tickets. I've only printed 400 of these.
Okay.
Which means there's I'm sorry, I screwed up. We printed 500 of these, right? So there's a direct relationship of the LE stitch to the cards. Mm-hmm. So it's not like if you have one of these, if you get one of these in your hand, you're guaranteed that event exclusive stitch.
Yeah.
You just have to go through the quest.
Yeah, and that's like the main part of like the entire event is like, I mean, the LE stitch and the logo are like the two that probably the people are going to want to come to the event.
Two draws, yeah. Yeah. And you're safe, like you're safe with them, because if you have the card, you're going to get it.
Yeah.
And the logo pin, you're actually going to have a chance to maybe get it twice. Once in the shop tent, mm-hmm. and then once in the games, because the logo pin is going to be also one of the prizes in the games. Okay. It's an LE 1500.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Also, I had one question about the LE stitch pin. Is that so when you fill out the card and then you turn it in, do you purchase the pin or is it just given? Oh, it's just given.
Free. Yeah. Oh, wow. It's free.
That's awesome. Yeah. Okay, so
I mean, it's not, you know, look, you've paid to get to Irvine, you know. You're like you know, you're going to pick up some FiGPiNs too. So it's a kind of reward for making it out to the event and participating in the event. It's just our way of saying, like, thank you for going through all of that and being with us.
Aw, that's really, really exciting. Like, I'm so excited to see it in person. I'm gonna like look through the questions real quick just so like we can do a couple of them. We'll see. Okay. I think most of these have been answered already.
All
What
right.
I wanted to clarify is the stitch pin is not going to be available on the portal, right? It's only if you're there.
No, yeah, yeah. Because we, as much as we want to reward fans who, who will join us virtually,
Hmm.
like making it to Irvine should, you should get something like a little more for
Yeah,
that,
yeah, I agree with that.
Yeah.
Also, for the portal, I saw someone ask, is there a specific limit that you have to spend before having your order show up on the portal?
Um, yeah. Let me just, I don't want to say something and go back to my notes and have it be wrong.
Yeah.
Uh, Sorry. I should have had this. I should have had this queued up because we were fine tuning the numbers the other day, and I just want to make sure that my numbers are correct.
Hmm.
And now I can't seem to find it.
Oh no.
I'm gonna jump out of the window here.
Yeah.
Where did it go? Where did it go? I think it's I think it matches the event, if I'm not mistaken. Let me get back to you on that one because we're actually going to send an email blast to
Okay.
all the ticket holders tomorrow or Friday, and then we're also going to send an email blast to everyone so that they know about the portal and how to engage with it.
Yeah.
There is one more thing about the portal, and I wanted to just talk about like the bigger idea of the portal, but because of time constraints and other things, the idea shrank a little bit. But it doesn't mean that we don't want to still try to do some of it, or maybe try to do some of it in the future.
Mhm.
And it all really started as this as a literally a portal where you as an attendee can walk up to a big video wall and you'll see like a grid of all the FiGPiN fans out there who've joined the who've gone through the portal and vice versa. And then there's a camera there that's showing the event, so you feel like you're there.
Mhm.
And so of course there's issues of like privacy and who's going to now moderate all these like video feeds. That kind of turns into a nightmare. So we said, all right, how about if we just set up a series of webcams throughout the event
Mhm.
that you have access to only if you go through the portal.
Mhm.
You know what I mean? So that's kind of like in addition to the logo pin, in addition to the sticker, you also have this like live feed of
Yeah.
the event. This is something we were like really close to making work, but it's probably not going to happen.
Mhm.
But we do have like some people who are going to be live streaming the
Yeah.
whole event. So we figured, look, you could still be there in that way, but it's going to be through one of the 2 or 3 different live streamers at the event.
Yeah. I think like having like a couple of live streams will be like enough to kind of get the idea of like what's going on there
Yeah.
too. Yeah, I think I'll also be there, making video content for YouTube so people can see it after the event, and hopefully make it out next year, if there is one next year. But yeah, that all sounds really, really exciting. There was a lot of information that was covered.
Yeah, it was a lot. It was a lot. And I could like, if you want, I could like recap it real quick because I
Yeah,
did throw out like a ton of information.
a
The
recap.
bottom line is that if you're coming to the event, you come to the event, you you check in, you get a quest card, you go on the quest, you turn in your quest card for an LE 500 stitch. Like that's the bottom line, right? The details of each tent or each quest stop or station or whatever we call them, those vary. From the artist signing tent to the Disney pin trading tent to the game tent to the Go Fig tent for your FiGPiN, the portal like we were talking about. The shopping tent is pretty straightforward. The shopping tent, if you spend $50, you get a token. If you spend $75, you get the event logo pin. And if you wanted to buy more of these, you could just buy these straight for $15 a piece. And so again, like you could buy a token for $15, go over to the game tent, and potentially get a AP box set or an AP Ultra or a sticker. You know what I mean? Like that's kind of the nature of the game tent.
Mhm.
There's the share tent, which is kind of a little experimental, but we're going to try it, see what happens. You know, I think it'll be fun. And then there's the secret tent, which is a little terrifying, but I think it'll also be fun because we want you guys to know where we're going and what we're thinking and what we're doing in the future. Like, I don't think it has to stay like always top secret. I think if you come out there and you go through this experience, you deserve to see what we're, you know, what's in the pipeline for us. We have ideas in there too. It's not like we are making every single one of these. Like, we're going to just show you our idea board, basically, of what's coming down, what's in our pipeline, what we're like prospecting out there. So check in, get your quest card, go on the quest, have fun, talk to the artists, talk to the FiGPiN staff. I think we're bringing literally every single team member to this event. And you'll see we'll have t-shirts that say staff on the back. And then if you'll see t-shirts that are red with the FiGPiN logo on them, which are probably going to end up being very like sought after, those are all our volunteers. So you'll know the difference between like Team FiGPiN and the volunteers, who are also Team FiGPiN, but you know, just so you know the difference between the two. And enjoy some food, stay in the shade, stay cool, and just have fun time. We have a DJ this time around. I think that's going to make it a lot more, you know, engaging and fun. Mm-hmm. So we're really trying our best to make this thing fun for everyone and rewarding and special. So we'll just see you there and see how it goes.
Okay, awesome. Thank you so much for the info. I know we're a little bit at time, or we're at time right now. I'm sorry this was kind of a short live, but we just wanted to keep the information condensed so that we can put this information up and it'll be easier for people to digest. But yeah, that is pretty much everything that we wanted to cover in this live, right?
Yep, absolutely. So okay. I'll be there, I think, like tomorrow and Friday and obviously Saturday. So we're going to put on a good show for everyone.
Yeah, I'm sure it's going to be great, and I'm sure it's going to be really, really exciting for everybody who's attending, and also people who are going to be part of the portal. Thank you so much for sharing the information with us, and we're looking forward to the email that will be going out with all of this information on top of that. And yeah, I will see you on Saturday.
Awesome. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Okay, bye everyone.
Bye.